everyone, it's Kino. I'm here in beautiful Bali, and I wanted to talk with you about the most ideal position of the spine and the hips for Padmasana position or Lotus position. Now, the first thing you would want to do is be able to have your hips open enough to protect the knees so they don't get tweaked when you get into Lotus position. If you don't know how to do that, watch my video on how to get safely into Lotus position and you'll find out. So you're using an external rotation of the hip joints, first the right foot and then the left. Now, in order to get really comfortable in Lotus position, you have to make sure that your spine is in the ideal position. Now, I see a lot of people who take Padmasana position and they end up, and I'll show you from the side, a little bit turned down. So you want to make sure that you're not hanging back and the lower back's not rounding, because that's not really a good position for the spine. Padmasana should be meditative, and meditation positions mean to have the energy rising along the central axis of the body, okay? So let's take a look at how we can really get our Padmasana in the most ideal position. So first thing you want to do is pivot forward in the hip joints, so you tilt the pelvis a little forward. Not so much so you come into a back bend, but just enough so you feel the natural position of the spine. So there's a natural lumbar curve, the thoracic spine is lifted, and then your shoulders roll down the back. Now the idea is to feel grounded and rooted through your feet and through your legs, while at the same time having the energy rise up along the central axis of the body so that you can feel the flow of your own energy and the flow along the inner body, the subtle currents of the body. Again, this is a meditative posture, but you're not meant to be just hanging out down there. So the first thing, again, we're pivoting forward at the hips, tilting the pelvis slightly forward just so the natural lumbar curve can be expressed. You're lifting the vertebrae, the spine, up away from the pelvis. The rib cage lifts, and we're rolling the shoulder blades down the back. That's going to lift the sternum. The sternum rises slightly upward, and then the chin is pressed into the sternoclavicular joint, which is right here. So at least on the inhalation. Then we turn the hands out, and you really want to engage the arms so they're not just hanging out down here. You want to reach out through the fingers and roll the shoulders open. Then when you inhale, that sternoclavicular joint rises all the way up to the chin. When you exhale, drop it back down. So when you're in Padmasana position, you're meant to be gazing at the tip of your nose, and the mind is really focused on the inner body. So if we take that alignment forward, this strengthens the back muscles and also strengthens the core of the body. It helps lift the energy up along the central axis because the lungs are expanding. You get a deep, full diaphragmatic breath, and your energy rises, again, up along the central axis so you can maintain a calm inward focus. I'll show you what that full Padmasana looks like. Again, the first two fingers in Yoga Mudra, and the palms reach out. We're pivoting at the hips, sucking in the belly, lifting up along the central axis, gazing at the tip of the nose. And that's a full, deep Padmasana position with the ideal position of the spine. So keep practicing, and slowly it will come.